A local county is stepping up its efforts to crack down on drunk drivers and underage drinkers.
Angela Kelly is learning all about it in Shawano this morning. Hi, Ange.
Good morning, everybody. We are back here in Shawano County, where they've received a grant to help combat underage drinking and driving. Now, behind me, you can see what's called a rollover simulator. It's a tool that they'll be using this weekend at the Ride for Life event. To help teach everybody, in fact, in the county, the dangers of drinking and driving and underage drinking. Officer Chris Gam with the Shawano County Sheriff's Department is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How big of a problem is underage drinking here in Shawano County?
I think because we're a rural community, we find a lot of problems here. We have approximately 125 underage drinking parties that we investigate every year, and we issue about 350 tickets every year. The problem with that is in a rural community, if you're drinking out in the field, you usually get in a vehicle to drive home, and that's where we have a big issue.
Okay. Now, before we start this, I want to introduce you to Dustin. He is the president of the SAD organization at Bonduel High School. Now, Dustin, we're going to watch what happens when Officer Gam turns on this rollover simulator and the dummies inside are not buckled up. Go ahead, officer. Alrighty, that's really hard to watch.
Yes, it is. I think it really shows to everybody who watches it what really happens in a rollover, because unless you experience something like this, you really don't know what happens.
Do you think people who come to this event this weekend, people your age, do you think this is an effective way to really teach them to not do this?
Most definitely. I think it's frightening to pretty much anybody who watches it.
Okay. Let's kind of head over here and see what's going on. Officer Gam, if you could tell us what's happening with these ladies over here.
These are two SAD chapter kids from Bonduel High School, and they're wearing the impairment goggles, and they're trying to walk a straight line. And they're having a pretty tough go of it right now. They're supposed to be on the line walking heel to toe with their arms at their side, and they're using their arms for balance, and they're really struggling just to do that one simple task.
All right, let's talk to Chelsea here. Chelsea, do you have on the higher drunk goggles or the lower drunk goggles?
They're the lower drunk goggles.
But they still seem pretty effective.
Yeah, I cannot balance at all, and it's like I keep leaning to one side. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm. And you think, a lot of people will actually get in the car and drive that way. What is that? I mean, isn't that frightening to you?
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to do that. It's horrible. I want to take the goggles off right now. So it's not something I would want to do. I don't think people should be driving while they're drunk.
Okay. Do you mind if I slip those on for a second? I just want to, and I know we did this earlier, but I don't know if you can see through here. It actually kind of makes you physically sick when you put these on, and they really are a good tool.
Nice job.
So this Saturday, 9 to 3, at the Shawano Sports Park, come on out for the Ride for Life and get a reminder about just how dangerous drinking and driving can be.